Have you ever felt that sharp sting of frustration when you see someone else succeed? Well, today we're gonna break down how to take that feeling, that envy, and flip it on its head. We're talking about turning that pain into the actual fuel you need to build your own empire. Let's dive in.
You know, it all starts with a question like this, doesn't it? It's that feeling you get maybe late at night, scrolling on your phone, just wondering, why does it look so easy for everyone else? It's a feeling we all get, but what if it's not a dead end? What if we could actually use it?
So let's put a name to that feeling. This brings us to our first section, the scroll of envy. This is all about identifying that daily trap that so many of us fall into, usually without even realizing how much damage it's doing to our own drive. You know the drill, right? You open up social media and bam, you're hit with somebody's highlight reel. An old friend's shiny new car, a neighbor's ridiculously expensive vacation. You see them throwing around money like it's nothing. And that's when you feel it, that heavy, sinking stone right in your chest. That's jealousy. And in that moment, it just feels completely paralyzing.
Now, here's a pretty powerful way to think about that feeling. Jealousy isn't just an emotion, it's like you're drinking poison, but hoping the other person gets sick. I mean, when you really think about it, it's an act of self-destruction. You're the one taking the hit, while the person you're jealous of is just living their life, totally unaware. So let's just be blunt about it. Jealousy is a dead end. It gets you absolutely nowhere. All it does is suck away your energy, convince you the game is rigged, and keep you exactly where you are. It's basically a slow poison for your ambition. But what if we could turn that poison into power? That leads us straight into section 2, the fire of anger. This is where we make the pivot. We're moving away from that passive envy and into an active, incredible source of energy. This is where things start to change.
Okay, now when I say anger, I'm not talking about yelling or breaking things. This is something different. This is a cold, dark, focused anger. And it's not directed at them. It's directed inward, at your own situation. It's about looking at your bank account, at your life, and saying, nope, I'm done with this. And the difference between these two emotions is just night and day. Look at this. Jealousy, it drains you. It makes you tired and weak. But this focused anger, man, it wakes you up. This is the kind of energy that gets you out of bed at 4 a.m. when the rest of the world is sleeping. It doesn't paralyze you. It's the stuff that fuels champions. All right, so we found our new fuel source. Now let's challenge the very thing you were jealous of to begin with. This section, ease versus strength, is all about completely flipping the script on what it means to have an easy life. This is such a huge question. We look at their life of comfort and we think, I want that. But have you ever really stopped to ask what that comfort actually produces in a person? What's the real long-term result of never ever having to struggle for anything? And here's the answer. It's almost a law of physics. Comfort doesn't build strength, it builds weakness. Think about it. A muscle literally cannot grow unless it's put under tension, under resistance. No struggle means no growth, period. I love this metaphor. Just picture it for a second. They're going through life lifting feathers. Yeah, it's easy, it's comfortable, but they're not getting any stronger. You, on the other hand, you're being forced to lift heavy rocks every single day. It's hard, it's awful, but who do you honestly think is building real, unbreakable strength in the long run? And that right there leads to a total shift in your mindset. You stop envying their easy path. You might even start to pity their weakness, because while they're coasting, you're in the trenches. You're learning how to fight, how to survive, how to build something from nothing. Your hardship, that's your secret weapon.
So this is all great, but what do we actually do with this new perspective and this fire in our belly? Time to get practical. This next section, the long game, is all about the strategy. It's the step-by-step plan for how to win.
This right here, this is your new mantra. You take all that energy, all that frustration with your current life, and you channel it, but you do it in silence. No big announcements on social media, no complaining to your friends about how hard you're working. You just disappear. You go dark and you put in the work. Let your results be the noise. And here's a super simple way to put this into action. Every single time you see something that used to make you jealous, you turn it into a trigger for a positive action. So, they're out partying, you use that time to read another chapter. They're wasting money on something stupid, you move that same amount into your savings. They're sleeping in on a Saturday, that's your alarm clock. You get up and get to work. You see what's happening here? Every single disadvantage, every obstacle, every moment that felt unfair, it's not a roadblock anymore. It's a building material.
You are literally taking the things that were supposed to crush you and using them as the foundation for your empire.
So where does all this work and sacrifice lead? Our final section is called The Ultimate Revenge. And trust me, this isn't about getting even. It's about a kind of victory that's so complete, it changes the entire game.
The real goal isn't to pull them down. The goal is to build yourself up so high that they're not even on your radar anymore. Real success is when their world, their wins, their whole reality becomes completely and totally irrelevant to yours.
And this is what that journey looks like. Today, you might feel stuck, lifting those heavy rocks. But by channeling that anger day after day, in 5 years, you won't even be the same person. You'll be self-made, you'll be successful, and you will be undeniably strong.
Seriously, just close your eyes and visualize that for a second. The day you finally look back, not with anger or bitterness, but with pure pride. You're standing on top of a mountain you didn't inherit. You built it, brick by brick, with your own sweat and sacrifice. That feeling is something that no amount of money could ever buy.
So, if we boil this whole thing down, what's the one thing to take away? It's this simple 3-step command right here. Kill the jealousy, ignite the anger, get to work. Starve the part of you that makes you weak, feed the part of you that makes you strong, and channel all of it into pure, relentless action. The only question left is, what are you going to build with it?